Welcome back. We are Two Finger Spirits. We got the camera guy.
Back here.
We got the live studio audience. And we got Lagavulin. This is the new edition, the Nick Offerman edition, charred cask. This is Lagavulin 11-year Offerman edition charred oak cask single malt Scotch whiskey. Now that's a mouthful. And I'd like to get me a mouthful of this. Look at this.
Can you say it again, just slower and louder?
Look at this. The live studio audience got lipstick on your rim.
That.
Huh? What?
The live studio audience got lipstick on
This
your
is a
rim.
family show, Brian.
Well, they can read the title, but that's the Lagavulin 11-year.
What's the bottle look like?
Ooh.
Beautiful.
And the box. You got old Nick Offerman in there. You a fan of Nick Offerman?
I would be if your finger was in front of his face.
He does a song called I Am Not Ron Swanson that's really funny. You know who Ron Swanson is?
Ron Swanson is one of my favorite TV characters of all time.
Me too. He's fantastic.
But this is Nick Offerman, which is not Ron Swanson. However, Nick Offerman does play the character of Ron Swanson.
Yeah. So this is the third edition, and I didn't realize that. I only thought last year when they did the old Guinness cask that, that was the first. But I guess there was one before that I was unaware of. And I loved this. I think we picked it for our whiskey of the year.
Was that one of our favorites?
Yeah, I think we picked it for one of our whiskeys that we liked the best for last year.
That might have been the best Scotch whiskey
So
of the year.
when I realized that they were just going to do new editions and not do the same thing, like I thought this was going to be forever. I guess does it say limited release? But so when I bought this, I was like, shoot, I got to see if I could find the old one, the Guinness one, because I loved it. So I went and bought it. So.
That's good news.
Yeah, but I had to spend all this money on whiskey.
Oh, you poor thing.
Don't tell a wife. So I never had the first one. I don't even know what the first one was.
No.
But the second one was the Guinness cask, and this is so they say it was matured in a combination of ex-bourbon and ex-red wine casks. They collected charismatic cask. You know what a charismatic cask is?
I have no idea.
No. And American white oak, and with a few European oak to thrown in for culture, all of which had previously held either Scotch or wine. The cask's interior were shaved down and then heavily re-charred before we filled them with our 11-year golden.
So, did they take them apart and take...
So it sounds like they were... It's weird because it says at one section old bourbon casks and then wine casks. So I think it was aged in bourbon casks and then finished in old Scotch casks and that they heavily charred. That's what I think. They was normally aged during 11 year, and then they finished them off in heavily charred wine and Scotch casks. I think the 11 years was all bourbon casks, and then they don't say how long they finished them for. 6 months maybe. Who knows? It's never that long. So the color is a nice tarnished gold, right?
1.2.
Oh, God. and then let's get into the nose, right? This nose was wonderful. I get a lot of dark berries.
Oh, you could definitely tell it's an Isle of Scotch.
Oh, God, yeah. You get that classic Lagavulin smoke. A little bit of vanilla. I got the leather on the finish. You get leather on the nose? Mm-hmm. Really?
I get a lot of leather on the nose.
I get a little anise. I get some brininess.
I get a sweetness.
Yeah, that dark fruit, those dark berries, I think.
All right, I'm going for it.
It's fairly light. It's not viscous at all, right?
No, what's the proof? 80 proof?
92.
92? 92, all right.
The palate really matches the nose, except for it's lighter on the smoke.
It's lighter on the smoke, and I think it's heavier on the sweetness. I almost feel like it has a really rich honey flavor to it.
Honey?
Yeah. I would say this is finished in honey barrels.
Really?
It's got,
boy.
To me, it's pretty dominant.
I don't get that.
Excellent sweetness.
I get the sweet on the nose, and then the palate, it really matches the nose pretty close, but it's dark berry for me, not much honey. But now I'm getting honey, so I don't know if that's power of suggestion.
No, it's on the Isle of Scotch. It's just, this is well balanced. It's delicious.
It's really good.
This is good.
On the finish, I get the anise, I get leather, and that I can taste like that burnt, charred wood. That's what the finish really brings out to me. And I think that's where I'm getting the anise from.
I get the anise on the
charred,
finish.
charred oak, yeah. I like it a lot.
This is phenomenal. I would like to put this up against maybe like I don't know.
You don't know what to put it up against?
No, I do.
You don't know what to put it up against?
Well, I'm trying to decide.
Yeah, put it up against last year's.
But I want to put. I want to put up against like the Ardbeg and Noah.
No, I
Or
want to
something
put it up
like
against
an
last
Ardbeg that's
year's.
finished.
Because the Anoas are all higher proof.
No,
These
they're
are-
all in the 90s.
No.
All right. I was trying to find something in, like,
The
in the 90 range.
Uladol, that's up there. Wee Beastie, I think, is even 100, right?
No, we BC's low 80. Anyway, this is.
I'm going to put it up against last year's in a blind.
Ooh.
Yeah.
See which one we like better.
Yeah.
That'd be a fun video.
Would you buy it again?
Yeah.
Yeah,
If I
I'd
can
buy it
find this,
again.
I'm gonna buy it.
Yeah. I want to get another one of last year's just because I love it so much and I'll never see it again. And I've already opened this one to taste it, so I got to have a backup, right?
Gotta have backup. You know, pick the slack up.
So they say this pairs well with a steak.
I can see that.
I can see that. That would be great with a steak. I want to try it.
Well, Christmas is coming.
So I was thinking about a quote for this video, and I couldn't settle on just one because I looked up Ron Swanson quotes.
What do you got? Hope it's a steak quote.
I'd wish you the best of luck, but I believe luck is a concept created by the weak to explain their failures.
Oh, I
You
love
like
it.
that one?
I love that.
Clear alcohols are for rich women on diets. Clear alcohols for rich women on diets. I like that. 'Cause I don't drink vodka. I don't drink gin. I would rather bleed out than sit here and talk about my feelings for 10 minutes. I love Ron Swanson. Give me the thing over there behind the Ardbeg.
All right.
There's only one thing I hate more than lying, which is skim milk, which is water that is lying about being milk. Everyone, thank you so much for joining us. We love you. Come back next Wednesday. Cheers.
Cheers, everybody.